Deep frying can be a little intimidating, so today we're going to talk about oil and all the tips and tricks to help you make that deep fried happiness happen. We're going to show you how to deep fry, but you can also air fry your churros. First of all, you don't need a deep fryer to make churros at home. You can just use a normal saucepan. This is what we're going to use today. If you do have a deep fryer, great, you can use that. So to deep fry, we're gonna heat about 2 inches of oil in our pan to 375. And if you have a candy thermometer, that's a great way to check your temperature. Otherwise, it's about a 4 out of 10 on your stovetop. Now, if you don't wanna use 2 inches of oil, you can use less. You just have to rotate the churros while they're cooking. We've got our oil in here, now we're ready to heat it up on the stove. One of the most common questions we get is, what type of oil do you use? Really, you can use any oil. Our favorite is canola oil. We use canola oil because of its neutral taste. It helps make the churros crispy on the outside, but soft and melting on the inside. Now, vegetable oil works similarly. You can use olive oil for savory churros. Coconut oil is fun, a little more expensive, but you can experiment with whatever oils are good for you, for your dietary needs, but make sure to check the smoke point on those. All right, once your oil is heated up to 375 on your candy thermometer or nice and bubbly, we're ready to test the oil. And this is a great way to test, especially if you don't have that candy thermometer. So we're gonna make a little ball of dough and place it in the oil. If the oil doesn't start bubbling immediately, the temperature is too low. If it starts smoking or burning that little pinch of dough, the temperature is too hot. Pro tip, if you cook too many churros at once, your temperature will lower dramatically. So cook just a few churros at a time. Another question we get is, what do I do with the hot oil after I'm done making churros? Pro tip, you can reuse it. We recommend cooling the oil and using it for churro parties later. Make sure to let the oil cool to avoid any hot oil injuries or spills. If you're gonna store the oil, we recommend a plastic or glass container. If you're gonna dispose of the oil, put it in a sealed, non-breakable container, but make sure your waste center accepts grease.